All right, we're recording. We're going to try and do this in one take. Everyone, this is an assignment for the Found Sounds project where you're going to practice recreating a beat with some samples that are recorded for you. So whenever you record samples for a beat, I think it's usually a pretty good idea to try to like have sounds in mind that would be good for a kick drum, a snare drum, and a hi-hat. That way you can kind of recreate those sounds in your beat. So I went ahead and recorded these. You can actually record over these if you want. You can record your own. So this is my kick drum sound. Here is my, oh, sorry, that was my snare sound. Here's my hi-hat sound. Just a nice little click sound. And then here is my kick drum. So the idea is, everybody, that you're going to kind of recreate this drum beat right here. Let's give this drum beat a listen right now. So if I look at that drum beat on the piano roll, just like this, then you'll see I've got these three instrument lines going on. This one right here, that's the kick drum. This one right here, that's the snare drum. This one right here, that is the hi-hat. So I want to recreate this exact pattern, but using the samples that I recorded, these found sounds. I just like, all I did for these was like hit my desk, clap, and snap my fingers to make the kick drum, snare drum, and hi-hat. All right, so let's talk about the snare line first. If we want to make a copy of this snare in order to make like multiple instances of it, what we want to do is kind of drag it around. And you see I have zoomed in pretty far. Here's where I was before, and I can zoom in with that magnifying glass. All right, so the snare drum we want on beat 2 and beat 4. To make a copy, I'm going to click and hold, press the Alt key, hold it down, and then drag that so it lines up. Now, you see these little tick marks up here? Zoom in even more, actually. These tick marks up here represent subdivisions of the beat. Every bar has 4 beats in it, and you can even see those. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you imagine 1, 2, 3, 4 right there? So we want the snare drum in every bar to be on beat 2 and beat 4. That's like usually where you would, like if you were clapping along with a song, you would hit that snare on 2 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So that's where we want it to line up. So I'm going to do the same thing that I just did. I'm going to select 2 of them now, click, hold Alt, and drag. And now I've got copies of both of those. And again, look, so here's beat 1 in bar 2, beat 2, beat 3, beat 4. I'm going to put this one on 2. I'm going to put this one on 4. I have my magnet turned on. This is the snap to grid. If I have it turned off, my beats are just going to go like wherever in the timeline. It's hard to get them lined up. But if I have the magnet turned on with snap to grid, you see it pops directly to the closest beat that I want. All right, so I got 2 bars now. I'm going to make one more copy. Click, Alt, drag, and I'm going to put that on beat 2 in bar 3, and that's what I should end up with, okay? Let's give that a listen so far. I'll turn off the MIDI drum beat. Got that clap sound on beats 2 and 4 in all the bars, okay? To recreate the hi-hat, well, a hi-hat, usually you want playing 1/8 notes or quarter notes or 16th notes. So what we're going to do, let's see here. That's beat 1. That's beat 2. We want 2 of these for every beat. So I'm going to drag that even closer. You should end up with 8 of these for every bar. Again, I can select multiple, click, hold Alt, and drag. And now I have 1 bar worth of these. Click, Alt, drag. I have 2 bars, and I can multiply that one more time. Click, Alt, drag. And now I got eighth notes. Okay, let's give that a try without the original drum beat. You hear those snaps? The hi-hat. Okay, and then let's talk about the kick drum. Kick drum pattern is a little bit weirder in this one. You got to listen for it. Okay, so let's turn off these. There's the kick. Let's listen to that pattern again. See if we can get it lined up. So we want to try and get the kick lined up with the kick drum in this MIDI track. So let's get our kick, which is, again, just me like slamming on the desk. That's all I did with it. And I'm going to try and find that pattern. Now, what you could do, I don't know, have you ever done this before in Soundtrap? You can expand it like that. And you see this bottom line right here, this bottom line of beats. If you can get your kick drum sound lined up with that kick drum line, then everything's going to be correct. So let's see here. Is this the right spot? No. Is this the right spot? No. I got to get it lined up here because that's my kick drum line right there. Okay. I can do the same thing. I'm going to copy multiple of them. If you're not sure where they go, click Alt drag. If you're not sure where they go, it's okay. This bar has the same pattern. So I get that lined up right here, right here. You see that? I think I can do one more bar of that. Click Alt drag. Right there. So that's one more bar. And then I'm going to do, I think the last bar is a little bit different. You see how I'm doing it? You see how I'm lining it up?
Yes.
You see how I'm lining it up to the pattern? Okay. Right there. Uh-oh, it's not working. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to zoom in to get it lined up correctly. That's fine. I just want to make sure I have the regular mouse here. Oh, no, I don't want it looping like that. I would just want the regular mouse. Oh, no, I don't want it like that either. I'm pressing undo, Control Z, but you could also press undo in the thing. All right, right there is where that kick drum line is, yeah? Okay, and then one more copy right here. All right, again, I'm going to turn off my drum track, and let's see if I recreated it pretty well to go along with that bass line. That's how you recreate a beat using found sounds in Soundtrap. So that is your goal for this assignment. You're going to try and recreate this drum track using these 3 found sounds up here. When you do that, make sure you press save and turn it in Google Classroom according to the directions. Okay, good luck, everybody.